Hello children, welcome back. So again we're going to discuss chapter 7 of class 7, that is congruence of triangles. So in this video we're going to discuss the third criterion to so that two triangles are congruent or not. So this criteria name is ASA. Full form of this criteria is ASA is angle side angle. Okay, so we already discussed two criteria, that is SSS and SAS. So third criteria is ASA. This criteria is sometimes also known as AAS or SAAA. It is same. Okay, so if we have, say, sometimes we also call them AAS. Okay, this is the same thing. We're going to discuss why these two names are same. So we have this criteria is ASA. So angle side angle. So let's see in this criteria, if any triangle, two angles and the side between them are equal to the two corresponding angles and the side between them of another triangle, then we call that they are congruent. Let's see by the figure. We have, suppose, a triangle like this. This is a triangle PQR. Okay, and another triangle. This is a triangle XY and Z. So in this triangle, if it is given that angle Q is equal to angle Y and angle R is equal to angle Z. Okay, two angles are equal. Angle Q is equal to angle Y and angle R is equal to angle Z. Now the third thing is side between two angles. So here we have two angles, so side between them is QR. This side QR is equal to the side between two angles, that is YZ. So QR is equal to YZ. Then we call the, now we have three things, two angles between side, two angle side between them, then these two triangles, triangle PQR and XYZ, are congruent. Why? Because the criteria angle side angle. Okay, so we can say that triangle PQR is congruent to the triangle. What? We have to write the corresponding angle. So Q is the middle, so Y is also going to be at the middle, and R is at the end, so Z is also going to be Z, so we have X. So we can say that triangle PQR is congruent to triangle XYZ. Okay, let's check the side. QR is equal to YZ. So we can say that these two triangles are congruent by the criteria Y, by criteria ASA. Okay, now we know that if these two triangles are congruent, then their each corresponding part are going to be equal. So let's see what are the corresponding part. So if we can write angle P is equal to what? Angle P is at the first place, so it's going to be equal to the first place here also. So angle P is equal to angle X. So let's see in this figure. So angle P is equal to angle S, and then we can write the reason for this angle P is equal to angle X. Why? Because they are the corresponding part of congruent triangle. In short, we can write CPCT. Okay, so similarly other corresponding part are also going to be equal. Like we can say that side PQ is equal to what? This PQ is the first second number, so we have here also is going to be equal to XY. In figure we can say that this PQ is equal to XY, and also we can write PR is equal to x z. So in figure we can show that this PR is equal to x z. So these are the equal by the same reason, corresponding part of congruent triangle, corresponding part of congruent triangle. So this is all about this criteria. A as A, we can also call this criteria as AAS. Okay, so let's solve this question. So here in this question says that in this given figure if AD is angle bisector of angle ABC and angle ADC, so this side AD is bisecting this angle, so we can say that this BD is bisector of angle ABD BC, means this is going to be equal. Angle bisector means they are going to divide this angle into two equal parts. Similarly, BD is angle bisector of angle ADC, then we also say that this angle is going to be equal to this, because angle bisector divide the angle into two equal parts. So here we have this angle ABD is equal to angle CBD, and similarly angle ADB and angle CDB are going to be equal. Now we have to prove that in this question triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD. So we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent to each other. Okay, so here two angles are given. So if two angle R's are given, we can use angle side angle property, but for this criteria angle side angle we need one side also. So let's search any side between these two angles are equal. So here we have these two angles are equal, so angle side between them is, for triangle ABD these two angles are equal, so side between them is BD. Similarly for triangle CBD these two sides angles are equal, so side between them is BD. So what we can say that this BD side is common for both this triangle, means of course they are going to be equal. So we can see that here angle side angle, angle side angle. So we can use the criteria angle side angle, A as A. So let's see, so we can write in triangle ABD and triangle CBD. In these two triangles what things are given? Thing is given like ABD is equal to angle CBD. How? Because it is given that this side is angle bisector, means these two are equal. Similarly this BD is bisector of this angle, so it is given that ADB is equal to angle CDB. It is also given. Okay? Now what we can say, side between these two angles are BD is equal to BD. How? It is common. Now we have three things: angle, side, angle. So we can say that triangle ABD is congruent to the triangle. So let's write in a proper way. We must write in a corresponding side with each other. So how we can write? Here we have side BD and BD. So BD can be, here we have BD at the end, so BD must be at the end. So we can write this BD by two-way DB. Two-way we can write. So let's try both. And here also, of course, one vertex is left, so here we write CC. Let's check both. So here we have ABD. ABD is equal to CBD. So CBD is satisfy this first. Second is ADB. ADB is equal to CDB. So CBD is satisfy all the things, so it going to be congruent, like ABD is congruent with the triangle CBT. By how we can say that it is, we have to give the reason also. So what is the reason? By the criteria A as A, we can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other. If we have any other question like corresponding part is going to be equal, we can use this congruency, and by the help we can say that corresponding parts are equal. Suppose we have angle A is equal to angle C, so angle A is equal to angle C. How? Because they are the corresponding part of the congruent triangle. So we have to solve this type of question by using criteria. So that's all for today. Thank you.